How was your day? Oh, is there a little low battery today? That's all. We can go straight into power saving today. No demands, no nothing. I think we all need that sometimes. It's just that since we are people in our phones, we can just check the battery and know when it's time to recharge. We have to feel it and then listen. Yeah, I know. Goes up and down. Just make sure not to go full slate. Okay? Yeah. Odin's horse, eight-legged, and could use four of the legs and then rest the other four until it was time, and then use the other four and just alternate between them and be the most fantastic horse in the whole Nordic myth and be that constantly and work and run like the wind, actually faster than the wind, and just keep going forever and ever, sort of like the sentence. Yeah, I guess that's why Slayton is a mythical creature and not one who can actually exist for real. Funny thing is, other than using half their capacity and then switching so that they're able to be awake all the time, I also heard that the name Sleipnir, I mean, basically means slippery. Old Nordic and English is a little bit related to the Viking business, I believe. Yeah, but slippery then is supposed to reflect this special flow that comes from a horse who has not four but eight legs. Huh? So it is supposed to give 50% in order to be able to give that all the time, but also use all of it all the time and just give 100% once it learned the trick to not fall asleep. I feel like a lot of us humans try to do something like that, but since we are not, divine entities and creatures of myth, it's not very sustainable. Rest. Just imagine if you could do rest for another person. I think many of us would actually get around to it easier. Hmm. Yeah, external motivation, kindness, endure. But I think we are way past part of your life where I decide when you go to sleep. You think? Well, it looks like the time is closing in, if you're asking me, but you're gonna have to use your own words for that. Yeah, what I can do, or at least what I aim to do, if you let me, is to provide a space for you, a space that you can feel that you are safe and loved. Oh, thanks. I hope somehow relaxation bearing down. Yeah, seem to do that a lot, but that's how it goes in the evening, I guess. Yeah, I think so. That would be nice. You know, I cherish all the time I spend together, daytime or nighttime. But I must admit, I do have this preference for the version of you that is actually awake. No, no. I also have a preference for you being quiet. And that stands for all. Besides, as long as you take care of yourself and I take care of you, there's plenty to enjoy times together. Yeah, because I love that. I don't want you to be seen as just a workplace, not by anyone else, not by me, and certainly not by